Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 1051. My name is Christina. On today's episode, I'm showing you the texture paste from Ranger. Today I am showing you the Ranger texture pastes as well as the texture tools. So we're starting over here. I have used the transparent gloss texture paste here. And these pastes are white, but they will dry clear. These texture tools come in a pack of 6, so I've used different tools on each one. This one is just some little lines, so it may be hard to see, but you can see the glossiness of the tag, and then within it there are little lines. This one here has a straight line and then some little lines, so it gives you a different look to it. So you can see there's different textures to the tags. And these are both the gloss texture. Over here we have the transparent matte. So it's similar to the other one. It's the same sort of look. It looks white, but it will dry clear. But instead of being glossy, it is matte. I've used this texture tool here. It has like a wide one and then a space and a other flat one to give these little lines. And then this texture tool has a whole bunch of different things going on, and it gives you that sort of look. And then this is the texture paste that most people are probably familiar with, and you can see it's a whole different feel to it. And this dries white, so you can see here on the tags, and it's a lot thicker than the transparent ones. And so I've used this texture tool just to form some lines in my tag there, and then this one gives you a different look, and you can see it here. So these texture tools are great. You get all 6 of them together, and they come with a little ring to hold them. So you just stack them up, and you get your little ring, clip it on, and you can just throw it in your bag or on your table or that. And they have texture on the edges as well as along the top, depending how much you're adding. So what I did was I then took some cards in the texture paste, and while the paste is still wet, I spray on my Distress spray stains. And this is how you can get this really neat texture with that color built in, because later on, if you were to put something over, especially the gloss one, it will resist the spray. So you want to do it while it's still wet. So this is the glossy one. You can see how it's shiny. Where versus the matte one here, you have those lines through it, but it's matte versus the glossy. And then this is the thicker texture pastes. So I'm going to do a little sample of this. I'm going to use the gloss paste. And I like to use a palette knife. When I do it, you put it on. And when you're doing the texture tools, you want to find that fine line. You don't want it too thick, or else it takes forever to dry. But you don't want it too thin because you won't get the texture. So I know it's white on white right now. I'm just trying to cover my whole card here. Okay. Now on my samples before, I just sort of used one, but you can also mix them up. So I can take this one and I can do some lines. Wipe that off for now. Then I can take a different one and I can go this way, and you can make sort of a plaid. Now you could always wipe this back into your container or on another piece of paper to start some texture. I'm just wiping it off just because for the demo's sake, but you don't want to really waste that paste. Then I could even go back the other way, now that we have that. And you don't even have to go in straight lines like I am. I mean, you can do swirly lines, anything you want. I just thought this would be a fun little pattern. Okay, so now that I have my paste there, I'm just going to get a paper towel to put this on. And I'm going to use a few spray stains. I'm going to start with Twisted Citron. It's one of the new colors. Mermaid Lagoon is another one of the new colors for the year. And I'm going to use a bit of Squeezed Lemonade, which was one of the previous colors released. And then I just let it dry. You can see some of the colors going into the crevices there. And I'm going to just set it aside, let it dry, and I'll post a picture on the blog at scraptime.ca. But you can see it's going to be glossy with these great colors, and we'll have this fabulous background that we could then build upon. And that is Ranger's Texture Paste and Texture Tools. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the Artsy die and stamp sets. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.